You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Jasmine Anderson. President Trump is threatening much more damage in Iran if that country doesn't meet an 8 p.m. deadline tomorrow to open the Strait of Hormuz.
The entire country could be taken out in one night, and that night might be tomorrow night.
This comes as Iran has rejected a 45-day ceasefire proposal. Iran says it wants a permanent end to the war and guarantees that it won't be attacked again. 2 firefighters were hurt battling the flames at a house in Jericho. It happened on Maytime Drive this afternoon. Authorities say the injured firefighters were treated at the scene. The damage is so bad, the town says the house is uninhabitable. Inspectors believe the flames began in the garage. First to Newsday, the father of the Patchogue girl who went missing has filed a $10 million federal lawsuit. Frank Gervasi is accusing state officials in Suffolk County of failing to protect his daughter after she disappeared. Gervasi claims his then 14-year-old was assaulted while she was supposed to be getting treatment at 2 different facilities. The teenager was missing for 25 days. She was eventually found on a boat in Islip. 11 people have been charged with crimes linked to their contact with the girl during her disappearance. New York State is investing nearly $60 million to fix Long Island roads. Governor Kathy Hochul says highway crews will begin repaving roads, filling potholes and improving curb and sidewalk ramps. Some of the roads that will be fixed include the Northern State Parkway, Hempstead Turnpike, and Route 25. Guess what? Long Islanders are leaving more than $1 billion in unclaimed funds on the table. State officials say there are more than 5 million unclaimed accounts. These range from old bank accounts and uncashed checks to unused gift cards. So you can find out if any of that money belongs to you through a tool on the state comptroller's website. Go check it out. Now a quick look at tomorrow's weather. The morning, we're in the 40s, starting off cloudy with some sunshine later in the day. Coming up, your 7-day forecast. Construction out east is leading to a change of scenery, and that's not sitting well with some residents. As Virginia Huey tells us, it's gotten the attention of the town of Southampton.
I love this place.
Farmer May Zagarelli calls the East End a special gem of Long Island with its lush farmland, quaint produce stands, and bucolic views. So when a developer cut down trees on land next to her Ocean Fog Farm in Eastport to expand a mobile home park, Zagarelli was alarmed.
Land clearing, and of course for us as farmers, it does impact us because the whole windbreak is no longer there. So when we have really high winds in March, it does cause us grave delays because we're unable to get certain seedlings into the ground.
Zagarelli is not the only one with concerns. Other East End residents are complaining about sudden clear-cutting of woods by developers to construct new homes. They feel they're losing the rural landscapes of their neighborhoods.
It doesn't fit into our community. We like seeing that bucolic type of views where we have trees and farmland together.
The situation caught the attention of Southampton town officials, and now they're weighing a new land disturbance ordinance aimed at limiting clear-cutting.
This law would allow us to have the ability to require a permit structure, to require residents or property owners or developers to get a permit to clear.
Democratic Councilman Michael Iacilli, one of the bill's sponsors, says he received many complaints from residents who feel their neighborhoods are being whittled down to make way for new development, or so-called McMansions.
This is a code that tries to cover many things and doesn't cover any of them well.
Councilwoman Cindy McNamara, the board's only Republican member, opposes the measure. She says it's full of loopholes and more red tape for residents and contractors.
So to add a whole nother level of permitting because people aren't complying with the permits that we already have in place, it just seems, another layer of government that, people are just as likely to ignore because now we're making the process even more difficult and more expensive.
The council is expected to vote on the measure in May.
You want to see trees, you want it to feel rural still. And I think that this still protects some of that nature that's around us.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Virginia, thank you. The Islanders' new head coach was on the job today, working with the team. Newsday's Islanders beat writer Andrew Gross tells us what this means for the team's playoff push.
The Islanders have a new bench boss in veteran NHL coach Pete DeBoer, who was hired on Sunday to replace the fired Patrick Waugh. The Islanders have fallen out of a playoff spot, having lost 4 straight and 7 of their last 10 games under Patrick Waugh. At 42-31-5, the Islanders still have a chance of getting into the playoffs, but likely only by winning all 4 of their remaining games. The next one is Thursday against the Maple Leafs at UBS Arena as the Islanders close with 4 straight home games.
Patrick has been awesome for the organization. He moved it forward. Awesome person, passionate, and I just felt it was time just to move the group forward.
18 years in the NHL, I had never spent a season away from the game. And when you do that, you get a little different perspective about how fortunate we are to do what we do, how great it is to be in the position we're in with 4 games left, a chance to be playing in the playoffs in less than 2 weeks. And don't take that for granted.
DeBoer will bring a slightly different system than Patrick Waugh. He has 3 practice days to implement that and also to tighten up their defensive structure. For Newsday TV, I'm Andrew Gross.
Only in Newsday, building healthy bodies and a healthy community. Elisa DiStefano takes us to Core Mat Pilates Studio in Baldwin.
I got my mat, my weights, and my ball. I'm Elisa DiStefano, ready to try a brand new mat Pilates class. Let's go. Pilates is personal for entrepreneur Catherine Hudwick.
So I have PCOS and I started doing Pilates because it is a low intensity workout that's best for women with hormonal balances. And I also love building communities, so I decided to bring the 2 together.
Catherine created Core Mat Pilates Studio in Baldwin. She opened 4 weeks ago and her classes are full. Don't get me in this part. I'm a beginner.
We're the only Pilates studio in Baldwin. I think that that's a big deal also, bringing a workout class to the community that's at a reasonable price. I think that's what's making it so popular right now. Being that we're the first Black-owned studio in Nassau County, I feel like we're big on family and inclusivity. So our classes are very intimate.
Core offers a variety of classes, including full body sculpt, booty sculpt, and burn. I feel the burn. Every day for every level.
Every workout you can be at any level you want, being that the instructor will always give modifications. So you never have to worry about not knowing how to do something. You can always speak up during class like you were today.
Can you do that again? It's not that coordinated. It's supposed to hurt this much? The front row's not even breaking a sweat. It's the challenge and community that keeps clients coming back.
It challenges you each day. Even when you think you know the moves, you still feel like you're pushing yourself. And I've always met new people here every class I've come to.
The workout is always amazing. The music's always good. And I always leave feeling like I did something hard, but I feel good after.
Everybody here makes you feel welcomed, and just everything is just like a family here. You have somebody here telling you exactly what to do, breaking it down, showing you how to do it. You can turn that brain off and just have fun.
I can guarantee that you'll feel like family. I can guarantee that you'll get a really spicy workout, and I can guarantee that you'll want to come back.
Woo! Did it! And now we rest.
Out East with Doug Geed is brought to you by Connect One Bank, a better place to be.
Schmidt's Family Farm in Riverhead is seeing success jarring and selling their own tangy condiment. Let's go out east with Doug Geed.
Okay, any idea what this is? Kind of looks like a fat and pale carrot. It's actually horseradish. It's kind of a dead giveaway, the bitter herbs. This is the first crop that comes out of the ground at East End Farms, and it is the base of a very popular product that they sell here at Schmidt's Farm Stand. I'm Doug Geed, out east on Newsday TV. The Schmidt family has been growing horseradish for more than a century. For many years, they were one of the suppliers of Gold's, the famous horseradish producer. They also made and jarred their own, but just to give away to family and friends. But before you know it, the Schmidts had a whole lot of new friends.
Kind of got to a point we didn't even know half the people, so it's like, what are we doing here, you know?
So, fourth-generation farmer Matt Schmidt suggested to his family that they sell their own. And holy Schmidts, was it ever a success? They sold out everything they made in 2 months. And since then, it's grown even more popular.
When we first started, I think we were only growing a quarter-acre of horseradish at that point. Now we're probably doing about 10 to 12 acres of horseradish.
From the field, the root vegetable gets scrubbed, peeled, and placed in the grating machine. It's a process the Schmidts used to do by hand.
I can do what it used to take 3 guys like 5 hours, I can do in probably 20 minutes.
The recipe is simple: horseradish, vinegar, and a little sugar. For some varieties, such as their beet horseradish, other things are added.
The original is definitely #1. In the summer, when people are outside grilling, the mustard's very popular, the barbecue. Thanksgiving, the cranberry does really well. People use it on leftover turkey sandwiches and things like that.
Horseradish is known for packing a potent punch, unlike any other vegetable. But like all vegetables, it has health benefits.
Horseradish, just in and of itself, is an antioxidant. It's really good for sinus and gut health.
Horseradish gets harvested early, just before the start of Passover and Easter, when it's in big demand for holiday dinner tables. Many people buy it just as it comes out of the ground and make it themselves. But if you make your own, just a warning, your eyes will burn, worse than peeling an onion.
It gets hot. I usually wear a gas mask, actually, when we're making it.
Happy horseradish season. In Riverhead for Newsday TV, I'm Doug Geed.
'Tis the season, Doug. Thank you. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. More sunshine on the way. I think we all could use that, right? With some clouds throughout the week. Highs in the 60s. But we have to get through a few cooler days first, so just hang in there, Long Island. We're almost there.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
For more on these stories you've seen today, head over to Newsday.com. Click Get More under the Newsday TV video box. I'm Jasmine Anderson. More news coming up.
There's more to Long Island than you know when you picture this. Join Macy Eglin for a journey through some of the major moments in Long Island's past through the lens of the Newsday archives. Picture This, available now at Newsday.com/picture this.